Thought the guys got off to a good start tonight. I thought we were playing a very game basketball team. The group that came in here, obviously 2 years ago, I think, took LSU, their basketball program, into overtime. And I thought those guys came in tonight very focused and on a mission. And I thought our guys did a great job from the onset of withstanding their runs, the pressure that they applied. And I thought we stayed with the game, and right there at the end, right prior to the half, making a little bit of a run on our own to get a little cushion going in there at halftime. But very pleased with the effort of our whole team, and especially Siobhan out the gate coming in. I thought played extremely well in the absence of Johnny. And although he scored 23 points in the first half, I thought he was able to get everything out of our system in what we were doing, and things that he'd been doing every day in practice. I thought that's what he really stuck to, and was very pleased with his effort out there tonight.
What we saw tonight as far as the inside-outside game from him, is that what you see in practice?
Yes, and he's a very unselfish player. Obviously, he had an opportunity to take advantage of making plays there tonight. He really got going. I thought he took probably one of the shot about 47 seconds left in the first half. I think he got a little heat check. He hit a couple of long shots and jumped up and took one there where we could have possibly finished half off a little bit better. But he's very capable going inside, outside. He's long, lengthy, and he's really good in terms of getting into the gaps and really getting into the basket. And I think you're able to see that tonight as well.
Johnny, are these first two games kind of a slice of what you guys are going to have to do defensively, because you're going to be smaller than a lot of teams?
We will, and we obviously will have to add some things. Probably hadn't had enough time to implement a lot of the other looks that we would like to give our opponents, because the thing with us on the defensive end of the floor, we're going to have to try and keep people off balance. The thing where I think we've improved is not allowing straight line drives to the basket. I think our guards have done a much better job in terms of their own ball defense, and I think they did that a great job of that in the first half tonight as well. And that's where we've got to really continue to improve in the post area. We're obviously going to have to try and double down on some people probably to help our post guys, but I like the guys' effort and the pressure that they've put on people tonight. I think it's indicative when you look. They only had one, I think, assist or something tonight, and I think that's really a credit to our post guys when they run a lot of ball screens, forcing the ball up the floor, because they were great help defenders, and our guards were able to get back underneath and keep them under control.
Do you like the pace for two games, especially Anthony, and how he's kind of piloting the ship?
I do, and I like his decision making for the most part. I thought he got just like Siobhan. I think he got going there in the first half a little bit, and he had opportunity to make a couple of gap dribbles, force help, make extra passes, and he turned a couple of them down and wound up pulling up and shooting. And once he get that balance down, Hickey's going to be very good, and it's just a process really with him. It's not selfish play, it's more of a confident basketball player, making sure that he keep his other guys involved when he can, and other times he'll have an opportunity to maybe take over because he has the ability to do that as well.
Coach, what did you say to your friend after the game?
Oh, just told him a great game, and I know they'll continue getting better. Look, just wished him well this season. And just told him I'll try and get back out there before they take off and have an opportunity to visit with him. But it was a tough deal getting ready, an emotional deal, because it's something that we never had done, had looked forward to. I was hoping we'd meet in the NCAA tournament somewhere and couldn't avoid each other, but it didn't happen. It happened tonight, and I'm glad we're able to get that behind us.
Johnny, you got Del Piero in the game real early, got him a lot of minutes, you got your walk-ons in. It might have been the most those kind of guys ever played in an LSU basketball game. And I mean that seriously. Mm-hmm. Are you cognizant of that, of getting those guys in? Is that something that crosses your mind?
Well, really for Andrew, I made a conscious effort to get him in, because I think throughout this season he will be able to give us some positive minutes on the floor and give us some reps. He's continued to improve each day in practice, and I'm hopeful. And what I liked about tonight. I thought he came in and it wasn't like a deer in headlights, and it wasn't like he was just picking up bad minutes. I think he went in around before the 8-minute mark, and I thought when he stepped to the free throw line, he stepped up and shot his free throws like he was right there in practice. It wasn't affected by the crowd at all. Thought defensively, he did a great job of helping our guards off the screens. He centered guys, made them play up over top of him, got a good block. Another kid couldn't get a shot off, had to make a pass out, and he made some good, strong, positive plays. And if we can continue putting those things together, I think he's one of those guys can be a force for us because he has great size, and the more confident that we can get him in terms of his play, we hope some great things can happen for this senior.